everybody, it's Honest John, and some of you might recognize the lovely and talented Tiffany King from one of my previous videos. And we are on our way to Vegas.
Yay!
Now, we're not running off together. She's happily married, and I'm way too old for her anyway. But we're doing a show up there. And so on the way, if we pass anything interesting, I will video it for you, and then we'll make desperate attempts to make funny comments about it.
Yes.
So one last look at Tiffany, who
sans makeup,
who didn't want me to video her because she's not made up, but she just looks lovely anyway.
Natural beauty.
Yeah, you know, that's what you want.
This is pretty.
Hi everybody, it's Honest John again, and as you can see, we are heading up into the mountains. Now, we have been on the road now for 2 hours, but we have been in traffic for every second of it. So we have only gotten like an eighth of the way to Vegas, and as you can see, there is a lot of cars on the road, but actually this is going about as fast as it's gone. We've had like maybe a space of like where we'd actually hit the speed limit for like 1.5 miles, and then traffic would all slow down again. So, and Tiffany, say hi.
Hi.
Tiffany is a really aggressive driver, but it's not doing any good because we just switch lanes, and then that lane stops, and then the other lane stops. And I've been spending a lot of time pushing the imaginary brake, but Tiffany says, what did you say about my backseat driving?
I said you're a polite backseat driver.
That's
which
right.
Makes it okay.
That's right.
He says, hey, idiot, you might want to get over to the left.
Please.
Please.
Yeah. Or, oh, please stop. Yeah, sometimes I do sound like a little bitch. Hi everybody, it's Honest John again, and we have this nice kind of little vista, lots of mountains, and heading down into a valley. And as you can see, traffic is still totally fucked up. Alright, so yeah, mostly what this video is going to be is basically a traffic report.
Caution, reduce speed.
Yeah, like we haven't reduced our speed enough already. But it is really quite a scene. The camera doesn't really do it justice. But it's pretty nice. But I would just assume that the scenery would go past us a little quicker.
Yep. This thing lately has been running the light.
Hi everybody, it's Honest John, and well, look at this, we're finally moving, we're finally doing traffic. But anyhow, we have some different looking mountains here that are kind of look like just a big pile of stones. I thought that was pretty interesting. So I figured, yeah, you know, like there are mountains that look like mountains, and then there are mountains that look like junk piles. And that's what this stuff looks like. Looks like a big pile of junk. But the main thing is that we're actually going fast. See, those mountains look like mountains over there. These mountains, they look like some leftover shit that somebody said, oh, we'll just put this here.